guys. I know it's been a few weeks, and I just want to apologize ahead of time. Again, I'm Crystal, the real Christina from the Crank and Glass books. Um, I want to kind of let you know what I've been doing, why I got a little bit discouraged for a minute, and why I am back on top of things, and how everything is going. So, last time you heard from me, I had just joined a real estate team. I was really excited about it. I was just starting. Oh, sorry, my contacts are doing crazy things today. I was just starting the training for some of the programs for the new team. I got over halfway through the training, and even sat through literally like a 9-hour day of it, going through systems and all this stuff. And all of a sudden, I get a phone call from the lady that's running the team, and she basically tells me that she changed her mind. She doesn't want to take on a new agent, and she's really sorry, but tough luck. So, for a second, I got angry, upset, discouraged. Um, Sorry, my camera's so high, but it's easier than trying to hold it up at the right angle and get my whole face in there. My arm gets tired and then it wobbles all over the place. But anyways, um, I considered quitting briefly. I was so upset because I went through all that effort. I was so excited, and I was just disappointed. And I was like, God, I've spent all this money. I've done all this work. I've done months of planning and work, and spent money on this, and for what, she did do one thing for me, though, even though, I don't know, it seemed like a kind of a pity move to me. And again, that's part of why I was so upset. But it did seem like a little bit of a pity move. She basically, I don't know what that is. Anyway, sorry. She basically got me interviews with a couple of different teams. Well, I mean, I started looking into my own stuff. Like, I was like, maybe I'll just change brokerages. I've had really bad luck with LPT. I haven't got any help. I haven't gotten mentorship. I've gotten nothing from them. I interviewed with an LPT team and a couple of others, and I found one. I found the Allison group with EXP. So I had to go through 2 weeks of continuing education, which is part of why it's been so long, because I was literally in class every day and about ready to pull my hair out, but I got all that done, which is a requirement to do within the first year of your license. And then after interviewing the teams, I found one that wasn't clicky. Didn't feel like everybody felt like they were better than me or were going to treat me like they were better than me. And it ended up being with EXP, which is who I started with in the first place, at least for that couple of weeks before I switched over to LPT. And they're amazing. Part of what I've been doing, I've been in meetings, I've been in training, I've been making hundreds of phone calls, but I actually have a client list started, one of which I've already sold houses. Sorry, not sold, but showed houses to. Got them under contract. I have literally like 15 to 20 people already on a list just from calling people from an old list. Like established relationships with, all of this in just the course of a couple of weeks, and I'm really excited again, and I am not discouraged anymore. But that was part of it. I was discouraged, and I didn't want to make a video that was all doom and gloom and like, oh, I suck, I'm the kind of person that wants to exude positivity. I don't want to bring negativity onto people, so I can talk about my negativity when it happens, but I don't want to do it while it's happening, because, again, my goal is not to bring people down. It's to help give them hope and bring them up from bad places. And so I just felt a little guilty about that, and I was kind of a little bit self-pitying a little bit, so I apologize for that. And then I was just working really hard, and I finally found some time today, because I had a meeting this morning, and I was like, instead of making calls today, I think I'm gonna make a video and let everybody know what's going on, where I am. So far, I had a birthday. So far, everything's doing well with my mom. She actually wished me a happy birthday, which is something. I've had years where she didn't bother, so there's that. And everything is finally going my direction. So I hopefully will be getting some people close to a close here in the next few weeks. Maybe I won't have to drive Uber anymore here in the next 30 to 60 days. I'm hoping. I don't want to run my poor car under the ground. It is the cutest car ever, by the way. I don't know if you've ever seen a Kia Soul, but they're freaking adorable and awesome and fast, and I love it. And anyways, yeah, I mean, that's basically what's going on. So I really am sorry about kind of leaving you guys hanging. I do feel like shit about it, but again, I just felt like I wasn't going to be able to fully be myself and be who I needed to be in a video, and so I kept putting it off, and I will try not to do that anymore. I will try to make more time and at least get one uploaded every 1 to 2 weeks so you guys know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the angle and this weird line in my face, but it's weird. Sorry. Again, I might still have a touch of that self-consciousness going on, but I am doing so much better. My new team leader is amazing. I have a mentor who is also awesome. And I'm able to branch out and do things on my own independently, but I have that help, and I have questions answered when I need them answered, and I have all the support that anyone could ask for. And if I accidentally slip an F-bomb in the office, it's okay, because they do too every so often, and I like people that are real people rather than the plastic people I was dealing with before, because that was part of why I was getting so discouraged, is because I don't know if anyone has ever been involved in the realty business, but it is most definitely a good old boys club. Not a good old boys club, but more like a clique. It's cliquey. So it's like not being friends with the cheerleaders in high school. You know what I mean? Unless you're a cheerleader, then you're not one of us. And that's what I felt like a lot. And I don't feel like this way. I feel like that way with this team, and that's amazing. Also, I met this really nice lady at the post office while I was sending in for my license transfer, my brokerage transfer. And she looked at it and she was like, "Oh, I'm studying to be a realtor." And so I just gave her a little bit of encouragement and some direction to go, because it is really confusing if you don't have anyone telling you what to do next. And she just joined my team. She passed her test and just joined my team. So I'm really happy with that, because I feel like if I can do the opposite of what people did to me when they start out, if I can find them and talk to them and just say, hey, it's okay to feel lost. It's okay to feel like you don't know what you're talking about, even after you pass the test. It's okay to be confused. It's okay to not be expecting what's coming next. And it's all right. There's people to talk to, and there's help, and this is the team to be on. And maybe I can just bring a few of them over and show them an awesome experience and good people. And I think that will make it all worth it. And that's always what it's about, right? You have to go through some hell, but if you can find a way to make it all worth it for other people, then it's all worth it in the end, right? So, I mean, that's basically all I got. I have mostly just been working, but I am excited about this team. I was very humiliated and disappointed when the last team ditched me, especially because after the fact there was a post on a public Facebook that basically said, if you're a new agent, come on and join our team. And it was posted like a week after she told me that she didn't want any new agents on her team. So obviously I did something that apparently she doesn't want to talk about, or I didn't fit in because I wasn't bootlicking, because there was some bootlicking going on in there for sure. But it's not like I was being rude. I was being polite and friendly and everything. So I don't know. But again, it was embarrassing, and it was hard to talk about for a minute because it was just humiliating. And then after I saw the post, it got worse in my head. I was all up in my head, and I should know better than to do that to myself, but I did it anyways. And I'm just happy that I moved through it and I'm in a lot better place. It's kind of a pain to switch brokerages. You have to switch all of your computer stuff out. The hubby did give me a new laptop though, and it weighs a fraction of what the other one did, so it's amazing. And the battery lasts a long time, and I just feel loved, and I feel like I'm about to be really successful, and I'm really excited about what the future holds, and I'm so glad to share it with all you guys. So I will talk to you sooner than I did this time. I know I say that every time, but I am going to put forth the effort. Again, I was struggling with making this video for a minute, but I decided just to be honest and talk about my shame and how I was feeling, and really why I didn't. There's no excuse in the fact that I was putting it off because I felt like an ass, and I am through most of that now. So I'm able to talk about it if anyone has any questions. If anyone needs anything from me, I'm here. I love you all, and I will definitely talk to you so much sooner the next time. All right. Bye, guys.